What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh, and welcome to Thorium Gaming, and it's time to hop back into the Eternal Empire now that we had a couple of impromptu weeks off. We have a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it in. We have some major incursions coming into our area, and we got to deal with it. And by incursions, I mean these orcs and goblins down here. Azeg the Slaughterer, it's a bunch of regular boys and everything else. We've got to get down there and separate these armies. To that, Elspeth and Furix going, but I just noticed that getting these pistol leaders out here is going to cost us an extra turn in standing still. So we'll just recruit as we go along. Now, static lore. We can get him some more troops. We only have 425 gold to spend this turn, but he's got some halberdiers, other things. Let's get him his first siege piece, which will be a mortar in this case. We'll go through there, and we got Boris todbringer over in the west, dealing with all of the undead.
The nation calls.
He's going to have to get boosted up here pretty quick, too. We're dealing with a lot of orcs and goblins everywhere. Before we let the other nations go, let's just check our diplomacy real quick and see what we can do there.
The Shadows of Sigma were a proud race.
Yes, we'll take that, and we might be able to get some more troops out of that. I am recording on Canada Day, so happy Canada Day to all of the peoples out there who celebrate it.
What brings you?
And we'll go with some more forces of order there. And it'll soon be the Independence Day down in the States.
Friend, and make your offer. So be it.
Oh, we could have them join our confederation, but I don't want to do that just yet. We have lots that we can do, but I don't want to expose us to more fighting up north. They have a bunch of different places. Oh, it's so tempting, but we're already not liked with them either. We have this entire coast. Actually, you know what? Let's just take them, see what happens there. Alright, so we got a bunch of things under our control now. One less ally. We're losing 371 coin per turn, but we're going to get rid of this engineer.
What does the Emperor bid?
And now Thedra himself. Let's get rid of these archers and the crossbowmen. It helps if I hit the right button and not my caps lock.
Sigma.
So we're making a little bit per turn. And he hasn't moved yet. So what we can do is get him to start coming down from Lorelorn Forest to help fight along the lines of Brass Keep here. So let's get him into march stance and get him moving.
Move.
Building upgrades are available. We have a little bit of coin, but what we're going to do is we're going to use that on static and get him some better stuff. I don't think that mortars are going to be that good right now. We want we want the rocket batteries, and we want some great cannons. We have a lot of things that we could get now. Knights are expensive, especially the Reiksguard. But Reiksguard are so good. Let's get him a couple of units of Reiksguard. How much are they for upkeep? 225. Oh, we couldn't actually afford that too well. You know what, let's just get him a unit of halberdiers and another set of Hawkland long rifles, and that'll be fine for there. As for the upgradings, Workbag can get upgraded. That's more income, so we might as well do it. And commandments are available here. This place is basically completely decimated, so let's go with growth for right now. That'll be fine there. And then all the way up in Nordland is rank 3 and rank 2, so we're still going to be going with growth for now. And let's pop back down to our capital, not in Altdorf. There's Nuln.
For the Empire.
We need 4 for that, so it's 9 more turns, which is not great. Maybe next turn we will get a fields in Wissenberg and see how it works out. But let's let the other nations go. I expect that these orc armies here are going to just barrel through and probably take Fort Overstyre and maybe head up towards Needling. We're going to go down there and we're going to beat them back with Elspeth's army and do as much damage to them as we can and retake Tempelhof, Eschen, and all of the other territories in Sylvania that we have lost, and then probably pop up into the mountains and deal with them there. It's a lot to do. Yeah, and there's the decisive defeat that we saw coming in. And they've got a Wa now, so this is going to be even worse. Now, Azag the Slaughterer is all the way out.
Von Drachen of the Amethyst.
You know what, we need money. We'll take the trade agreement with them. I kind of didn't want to get all chummy with them. Alright, so there's a steel standard, and Hawkland is going to rebel if we're not careful. Furix Gouser got some experience.
Yes, my lord.
Get our lord in there without doing that. We can.
Ready.
Could upgrade her gig.
Amethyst Mage.
Alright, let's look here. We do need to get missile resistance eventually here. Ammunition plus 10%. I'll make him better at shooting. And we'll start going on to like the extra powder and all the good stuff in there. So Elspeth, we can get you to needling.
Ill visions. Double.
Now it's just a bunch of boys and error boys and some trolls, as well as they got a feral wyvern. This could be bad for us. We might be getting beaten back here pretty quickly. Now I would love to take Quinnell, but that's not going to work out for us here. What is the garrison at? There's too many zombie armies all around here. Massive Orcal, same sort of thing. Let's go to Montfort, repair it. Go over back to Nuln. See if we can throw in a field.
Pioneer of progress.
And we don't have the time to wait right now, so we're going to get Static Lore moving over. We can't afford not to tax that realm, so we'll just deal with it there. And we'll let the other nations go and see what happens. We should have built back up some of the castles on the eastern flank there that were destroyed probably by Nurglites, but we'll just see how it goes. I'm hoping that the it's a Pyrrhic victory. Oh, we've got our character involved, so we're gonna have to fight it ourselves. So let's see, we've got a Doomfire ring that can be given to a bunch of people. Gives a bound spell. Let's give that over to him. Earthware Root. On to Elspeth. We'll have to do it that way, because we do have some other detriments. Now, we don't have a lot of our artillery right now, but we should be able to decimate at least the nasty skulkers coming in. We set up here, they could only come in from the two sides, and we could let our artillery just blast them. We do have some artillery and some gunners left. I don't know how they would come in this way, but excuse me. I'm thinking maybe that's what we'll do, is we'll set up here and just shoot down with all of the artillery, let our knights run around the flanks. Our archers and our gunners are going to be okay. Dealing with Azag is going to be the hard part. I'm not too worried about most of these units, and if we can decimate enough of them before they get close to us, that'll be better. I'm hoping that our allies start on the field, and then we can just, you know, bolster all of our ranks with expendable troops. And if Azag gets pushed back, we should be able to steamroll the rest of the armies that are coming towards us, because he's the only real danger. I don't find Orc characters to be too bad. Though, then again, this could be me just talking out my ass. But, we'll see. We'll see. I have over 1,000 extra troops coming in. We are heavily outnumbered here. Our magic is going to be what's going to have to save us. the major spells that we have are going to do well, but let's see what we got. Okay, so this is where we can go. If we do set up there, though, I'm actually thinking we're going to set up here. Try to lock in. So we'll put our spears on either end and our swordsmen in the middle. Group up our archers, take them out of skirmish mode.
Soldiers of the Empire! Hand gunners! Show us the foe!
And we'll just equally disperse these guys.
Ready for war! Missiles at the ready!
Our artillery can get the same thing. 22 sounds good for starting off with magic, and let's go with these troops here. And we'll put our archers up in the woods, and their archers will be down here. Put our handgunners in the center, and our artillery trains up here with our master engineer in range. We'll put Elspeth up top. We're going to be using her pretty good, and we'll put our cavalry over there. Now our main infantry line, put here like this, and then we might be able to swing in and attack them from the flank. So we're going to run up with Elspeth and see if we can drop the Purple Sun of Xerxes onto this and do maybe a Dragon Breath or some other stuff. Just drop it in the largest cluster of enemies that we can. Now Azag's right there, so let's actually overcharge it and then put it on Azag. Alright, so they are kind of shifting around on us. We do want to keep them kind of at arm's length. So let's just deploy our troops a little bit differently. Get our archers down there. Handguns in the middle. And our archers up the woods here. We'll send our knights out to the flank. If we can get our artillery trains in a better position to shoot, that would be great. Okay, that's just the Feral Wyvern. So if we cart it in front of all of our stuff here, it should get decimated. We have a fair amount of spell casting left. Alright, let's slow it down a little bit here.
They walk beneath our shadow.
Overcast on Azag.
Engineer!
Wait, we'll just have to wait for them to get in range for that one. Let's let our knights do some damage here.
Rage of death. Into the winds.
Okay, these orc boys are getting decimated here.
Spearman! Get them! Charge!
Alright, If we're going to do the charge to engage here, we got to go with this hard and fast. We can't let the orcs overwhelm any one individual unit. And these archers, which are... which group are they? Can come down to the edge of the woods. You guys are going to get set up there. And you're going to reposition over there a little bit.
The graveyard grows. Spread your wings.
Alright, we have 26 winds of magic left. So let's hurt Azag a little bit more.
Sigma wills it. By the amethyst wind.
Halberdiers! Crossbowmen!
Wizardess of Nome.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Alright, let's get these guys back into the fight. They've already cast their Wa. So let's get them down and into the fight.
Ready to act! This will hurt!
They walk beneath our shadow.
Some of our units are retreating. So are our knights, apparently.
Forthwith into the winds.
Sigmar calls!
Okay, those guys are routed. So let's get our knights to charge down and deal with more of their archers.
To the skies.
And where did Azag go? There he is. Drop another spell on him.
Shadows at my call.
Sigmar! Preserve us! We serve the Emperor!
Elspeth von Drachen.
Alright, this is not going exactly as I wanted it to, but not doing too badly.
By the amethyst wind.
Spearmen! Attack! To battle! Ready for war! The Empire endures!
Onwards in Carmine.
Sigmar, preserve us!
As Buna fell, I call doom upon them.
Battle protocols! I'll show you my work! A handy tool!
Spread your wings. They walk beneath our shadow.
Immediately! Now for a field test!
Alright, we're still doing pretty decent here.
Withdraw!
All will meet more in time.
For Heldenhammer! Understood! Take the ground! Halberdiers!
The Dark Lady of Nome.
Withdraw! Hand gunners!
Our artillery is in trouble.
Shaiish.
This will hurt!
Doom take thee.
For Heldenhammer! Understood!
Alright, let's get these guys back into the fight.
For the Warhammer! Sigmar, preserve us! Yes, my lord! Hand gunners! To battle! Withdraw!
Hopefully this will be enough.
Withdraw!
Into the winds.
I'll show you my work!
As Buna fell, I call doom upon them.
Withdraw! We serve the Emperor!
Well, this is not going exactly as I had hoped, but
Feast on their flesh.
if we can take on Azag,
Sigma! Preserve us! For Helden
it's just that I'm not very good at the battles themselves. Strategy-wise, I'm okay, but
Sigma! Preserve us! Prepare for combat! Forged for battle! Withdraw!
I think it's going to come down now to breaking the morale.
At your service! Shoot it! By Ulrich's wrath!
Alright, Azag's down.
Face the jaws of death. By the amethyst wind.
We are Sigma's heirs! Sigma, preserve us! Handgunners!
I think we're going to hold out on this one.
Elspeth Bonerattlaz.
Filly, not folly! Ha! At pace! Giddy up! A march of metal!
With Azag gone,
Sigma, preserve us!
we're still losing a lot of troops, but
All will need more.
if we can break the last few units out here, maybe we have a chance?
Withdraw! Handgunners!
Doom take thee.
Mastercraft! The Empire endures! Go! Spearmen! Withdraw!
It's a Pyrrhic victory, but we won. Definitely going to take the unit replenishment if we can. Because we lost a bunch of units. But Elspeth almost got 400 kills to herself. It's a shame that we're at war with the Orks on both fronts this early. Apologies, getting a little bit of water in me. It's been muggy as all hell out here lately. Looks like both of our artillery pieces survived. Our knights survived. Our halberdiers are wounded, but they're doing okay. Yeah, we should be okay after this. Should be. Let's take the army replenishment.
Our faith reinvigorated.
A valiant defeat here. Now, do we have any artillery? We don't, but we do have some reinforcements. So what we're going to do is we're going to fight this battle and hopefully win. 2 fights on the same damn turn. Yeah, this is kind of getting out of hand here. So we're going to have to make sure these armies are able to come back together. And we're going to have to retake all of Sylvania, because we need all of that money coming back in. At least it's not too bad. Now, Festus, Leechlord, and his 2 heroes are probably the biggest. Ooh, it's all Chaos Warriors. This is actually pretty devastating to us. We're going to have to sit back and try and shoot them. Those dragon ogres are going to be bad. The Furies I'm not so worried about. Nurglings and the Beasts of Nurgle, meh. It's the Chaos Warriors with great weapons and the heroes that I'm really worried about. Hopefully we'll be able to just sit up on top of this hill with a lot of archers and gunners in good positions and just devastate them with ranged volley before they get to us. However, Festus himself is kind of a pain, so we will see how it works out when we get onto the field. And with any luck, who knows? I just realized how out there that statement was. Okay, so we have tons of infantry, tons of halberdiers. So these are the infantry we want to set up in the very front line because they are garrisons. We have one set of archers and a bunch of gunners. So we got one spearman, and we'll put the other spearman down at the other end, and swordsman. Spearman without shields. Alright, now our reinforcements are going to be coming in from this side. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to set up like this with a little bit of troops down there. Put our handgunners up here with our archers in the center, our lord there, and our hero there. And they will be coming in a minute and 38. So where is the dip? That is the road there. So we might just collapse down a little bit. Put the archers there. Then have our handgunners come up onto the hill like this. That should be good. Now, grouping up like this is both beneficial and detrimental to us. Bump these guys up a little bit. Alright, let's get some of our infantry back in front of our archers here. I definitely want to be on the offensive here, so even if we lose this fight, I don't see it being too much of an issue for us. Alright, so they are broken. Hopefully our Imperial reinforcements will do something to aid us. And we want to get any of the troops that are here into this fight as quickly as we can. really all we can do right now is just speed it up and hope that our troops can hold out enough. Breaking Festus is going to be the big thing. If we can beat Festus down, we might stand a chance. Let's just pause real quick and reorganize things, because we're going to be going at a pretty breakneck pace. Get you guys to focus on the Forsaken and Nurgle. Wow, there aren't many bad guys left in the center fight here. Oh, we have a chance to snipe Festus out, so let's do that. And Festus is down. Let's just handgun most of these things down. Dragon Ogres are the only things really getting in the way right now. Pull everything back if we can. A valiant defeat, but Festus is down and injured for a while, so we can probably pop a new Lord up there. If they take the city, they take the city, whatever. Our engineer is on his way up. Should be able to deal with this decently enough. Just see how it goes. Two big fights right off the bat, though. And we did what we set out to do. Our handgunners did a fair amount of damage. We took Festus down. Like I said, it was the heroes. And we definitely damaged those Dragon Ogres, though they were one of the major units that was causing us problems and pain. Hopefully everything will work out once we get up there. We are really fighting back-to-back on so many fronts.
Bring me lore and lost wisdom, and
I will take a trade agreement, anything that brings us money right now. So we have lots to deal with. Festag, control for all provinces. Yeah, we're gonna go extra Festag. Hawkland is got a rebellion. Greenskinner, Orksbane, Hammer of the Witches, a great cannon. The Templehoff Luminarch, Luminarch a Hish. Needling is under. Alright, so we have the Pale Scythe for our Legendary Lord now, which is good.
No, stop.
I don't know if we really want to take time to upgrade her gig, but we probably should. How far away is our engineer?
Master Engineer. Forge ahead.
We'll get him booking it.
Elspeth von Draken. Join me for the pillars of the
Alright, Elspeth is in a bad,
tremble.
bad place right now. None of this is really helping us out. Brass-lunged might. We have the spells that we want. What's her army look like right now? Okay, we still have
Amethyst
some of those. Imperial Gunnery,
Magistrix.
Missile Strength, Mortars, Great Cannons, Hellblaster, Volley Guns, Hellstorm Rocket Batteries. Mighty Forge, its land ships and steam tanks. Pistol Corps is good. Pretty much have all the spells we want for her right now. Now, let's take a couple of points in Imperial Gunnery and see how that goes out.
Uncovering the arcane.
Furix does not have a level.
Sock right off!
The graveyard rope.
It's a close defeat. We might be able to pull this out. I'm hoping we can. Let's jump into it, see how it goes. There's going to be tons of battles going everywhere this week. So they got squigs, they got trolls. It's the trolls I want to drop the spells on. We can probably deal with the snotling pump wagons and the rock lava, not too bad. They don't have a lot of like the sneaky nasty skulkers is not too so much to deal with in here. I think we are going to set up here again and just try to shoot as much as we can before they get to us. If we can defeat this army, we might be able to hold on.
Swordsman! Spearman!
Coalesce! Form up!
Loaded, sir! Great cannon!
Alright, so these are going to be our sacrificial units going up front.
Move as one!
Oh, that hill is not the direction we want it to be. Oh, this kind of sucks. So what I think we'll do, set up here, with our gunners behind there, and our archers on that side, and we'll set up our counter-charge sacrificial infantry here. Keep our knights in reserve. Get these as close as we can without being too close. Elspeth, we're going to start up front because she's going to start dropping spells as quickly as we can get her to do so. Let's not overcast to start with.
All will meet more in time. Onwards, and Carmine! As Buna fell, I called doom upon them.
We will overcast on the orc leader, though.
Spread your wings.
Alright, let's pause real quick. Let's sort these guys to here. Keep our archers down here. Our gunners in the center. So they're going to be waiting until most of these boys and goblins get into the fray.
Into the winds.
Back up in the air, Elspeth. Come on, come on, come on. Back up in the air.
To the skies! Into the winds! They walk beneath our shadow. By the amethyst wind! Onwards, Encarmine! Yes!
That was kind of a reckless little thing when we did. That's fine.
Tinkerer.
Alright, when they get close, we'll use the flaming skull.
Shadows at my call.
Ready to act. Now for a field test.
Into the winds. Feast on their flesh.
General! Sigma pulls! The Empire endures! Spearman! Yes, General? We serve France! Engineer! A handy tool! Sigma! Halberdiers! Engineer! This will hurt!
I'm really hoping we don't have to rebuild an army for Elspeth later on, but the rock lobbers are gone, the nasty skulkers are kind of hurt. We need to get her down near the front lines again.
Behold! With certainty! Sigma! Preservers!
Onwards, Encarmine!
Withdraw!
And I think that does it for Elspeth's army. We'll have to wait for her to get back up at Nuln. Does really suck because we're going to lose a bunch of territories, but we can bounce back from this. We can bounce back.
Sigma preserve!
Though we'll have to get Furix back on his feet at some point.
Withdraw!
Right now it's about hurting them more than it is about anything else.
By the amethyst wind!
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Quickly! The Empire endures!
I don't think we're winning this one. Need to get ourselves some Hellstorm rocket batteries. Wow, she killed a bunch of orcs and goblins. In fact, she killed over half of what was up there. I really like Elspeth. We're going to have to see what we can do to get her in better shape. I think we're going to set up a temporary general and get him all ready with good reinforcements. We need to upgrade Nuln, though, to have some Hellstorm rocket batteries, or at least the ability to produce them, because we want to get those back. They were what was doing most of the damage for us in the first place. So we're going to have to deal with that.
Elspeth von Draken.
Okay, so her entire army just got decimated. Unfortunately, we are going to lose Furix for right now, but we can reclaim him as a name later on.
Master Engineer.
Oh, we're going to have to do so much. Alright, let's go in and look at a temporary lord. Ooh, a Weapon Master General. I kind of want that just for the sake of having it.
The Empire.
I'll name that Lebs. Leonidas for right now.
Let us move
Let's look at what we can get. So let's go into Nuln.
to the provinces.
We can't upgrade this until we upgrade Nuln itself, and we got 6 more turns for that. So let's throw in another growth option. And another mason there. Knights of the Blazing Sun, Knights of the Black Rose, Reichsguard. So many things that I want to do here. We don't have a lot of coin right now, but we'll get there. Let's grab all of that. It's good.
The nation calls.
Boris.
Do not mistake me for a fool.
If we go into raid stance, we should be able to sit like right here and draw the undead to us.
Yes, my lord.
Because his army's not too bad.
To strengthen the Empire.
Go right
To battle.
there. Should be able to raid and get some stuff up there. Let's get these busted ass places up and running a little bit. I don't really want regiments renown. And let's go to the Imperial Gunnery School.
These days.
Hellstorm rocket batteries can't do much more. Great cannons, though, we could upgrade one more time. What do we need? One more of the upgrades. So, do we want mortars? Because Hellstorm rocket batteries are anti-infantry. We want anti-large as well. So let's upgrade
There
that.
are few deadlier machines upon wheels.
And now the Amethyst Armory is available to us. It takes 1,000 to get Amethyst Ironsides or Amethyst Outriders. And we have to upgrade these still. So that's cool. We can start getting some of the Amethyst up. But we need lots of the post-battle scripts to do so. Schematics, that's what they're called. So we'll have to deal with those. What's the last upgrade here now? Kill 1,000. So we got to start getting Amethyst units. Okay, that'll work for us for right now. The Gunnery School is upgraded. It gave us a little bit more money. Enhanced Scope. Can we give that to our engineer here? Magic items. It's a talisman. Enhanced Scope. So static is going to keep going on.
Never complacent.
Realm. And this will finally let us get great swords there. What do we got in?
The Empire.
Let's do it in Nuln, because that'll be better. And we'll get our growth going up as well. More buildings are available. Let's actually pop up to the north here and see if we can refound any of these cities. We're going to lose territories. That's not up for debate. It's going to happen. But, we might be able to hold on and work our way out from this. I'm going to give it a couple of more turns before we call it for this week. We'll see what kind of fights are coming our way. I now have a very, very big hatred for the Bonerattlaz. We're going to have to send an army down to deal with them as we go. Alright, so we got one research done. Let's go in and give... let's get state-issued armor. Yeah, we'll do it that way.
What are we if we do not advance?
Now, did they fall back? They did not.
Jog off! For the Empire!
If we pop over here and they...
It is impossible to make men perfect. Machines, on the other hand.
We're not looking too bad. I think we should go up and probably keep her gig. Actually, where it's sit right now, we can
Compelled by good sense.
bring you here and get you some more troops, and we can probably start striking back almost immediately.
Let me take a look at you.
We'll get another halberdier. And a couple of units of knights. That should help you out there. Now, Nuln is not in a great place. Regiments of Renown we're not looking at right now. State troops, amethyst units.
My war machines require test subjects.
We need a lot of money to get amethyst units. But for right now,
If we calibrate the pressure by pounds per square inch, then
get all those going.
The nation calls.
Boris, we're just going to keep you in there. Oh, Carrick Ziflin is out of contention. We could go in and take it. And I think we're actually going to do that to break the vampire's hold on here. Now, let's do this one last battle, and that will be where we call it for this week. We'll let Boris do his thing, and we got those fancy knights in here, the Black Rose Knights. So they're stalking out to fight us. We'll be able to slam into them with knights on the flank. Have some artillery damage from our mortars. We have got lots of gunners. We have lots of magic. Boris is actually in a pretty good position overall, so let's deal with this settlement. I think we're going to sack it and get some more money. That's what we got to do right now, and it'll get Boris and his heroes a chance to upgrade. With Elspeth's army, though, because we're going to have to get another engineer, because Furix is going to get hurt. Not die, hurt. I think we are going to get try and get the champion as soon as possible, too, from the special event, her special guy. Alright, so let's set up here. Let's put our infantry all in a nice line. Handgunners right behind them. Boris, todbringer can go there. Our battle wizard in the back. Our... like that. Let's get our troops all sorted. Let's channel magic, because with 5 winds of magic, we can't really go wrong. That's much, much better. Let's send our knights out.
Take the ground! At speed! Ready for war! Target and fire! Target and fire! Seething fire!
Keep forgetting that M does not do the same thing for artillery pieces as it does for shooting. Those hounds are getting decimated.
Emperor's might for the Heldenhammer! The Empire endures!
Alright, let's pause real quick and start charging forward with our halberdiers. Those guys are in the fight already.
Kindle flame! It will be done! Wise counsel! We are Sigmar's heirs! Ready to serve! Mortar! Sigmar guides us! Get them! Marina, guide our aim! I'll burn them! Burn everything! We are ready!
Alright, not looking too bad.
Hold fire! Our orders!
Oh, I might as well pop off his potion. Graveyard are getting destroyed in melee, which is good for us. Only really threatening unit there.
Halberdiers!
Decisive victory. We only lost 26 soldiers. I'm betting most of those were gunners. Unfortunate there. But it is what it is. And we'll probably sack this, try to get as much experience for these guys as we can, start building our heroes up. I don't mind losing armies as long as we can push it through. And I think we might actually do one more turn or two. That battle did not take nearly as long as I thought it would, so we'll try and get set up. Yeah, we'll take the sack.
The Empire! Step to it! It is for the best. I refuse.
There we go. Alright, so leadership when fighting against them.
I will marshal the band.
Boris todbringer. Emperor's finest. That includes halberdiers. Include greatswords or honest steel. Honest steel is the greatswords and demigryphs. So I think we'll just get him some hit points right now.
By that
Our
comet.
wizard will get evasion. Our little knight here, let's get him Sigmar's ward, and our...
Raise Sigmar!
Wow, brain. Witch Hunter. There we go. That will do what we need to do. Let's go to the details. Doesn't have it. Well, let's give him... Since Furix is going to go down anyway, might as well get it off of him.
To the provinces.
On Furix, still I can take. No. Let's get... Yeah, Dragonbane Gem, well, good for him. Don't have much else.
What does the Emperor bid?
I think we're good there. That's fine. That's fun. Roken isn't back up yet. But I kind of want to get our army here
my
going
lord.
a little bit better. So let's grab another unit of halberdiers and Hawkland long rifles. Okay, so the Hawkland long rifles just shoot further, it seems. Let's do this. Yeah, so the Null and Ironsides have better close range accuracy, and the Hochland long rifles can shoot better from distance. What are we looking at? 5 turns until we're leveled up there. I think we're going to save our coin for now. Karaza Karak, let's construct an outpost there. Let's just check our diplomacy while we have a chance. Lorelorn I'm not too worried about.
Men of the Empire, what?
Get the forces of order on our side a little bit more. What we can do there. Our Imperial authority is still pretty high, so I'm not too worried about that for now. We're probably going to lose Elspeth's army here coming up, but we can get the chapter house for the Blazing Sun. Let's let the other nations go and see how it works. We'll probably auto-resolve this if they decide to get into the fight. So many Orc armies just rampaging through the Empire right now. It's disgusting. We're still stronger than Reichland, ironically. Yeah, we knew that was coming. So now we might need to pull our engineer back and send him up north. Let them rampage a little bit more until they're out of combat. Oh, Elspeth's ready for duty. Alright, because right here, yeah, it's a full-on wah. Let's pull our little buddy out of here, get him as far away as we can. And we'll go into your stats and replace that Lord with Elspeth von Draken.
Elspeth von Draken.
How many turns do we have until we can upgrade? 3 more turns. Get that for right now. What can we do for your army? Let's get another couple of units of halberdiers. And we'll get a couple of Null Ironsides, since our entire main force was wiped out. Boris, you can go in and take this. Got characters involved, so we have to fight it. We'll fight this one out, and then do a little bit of touching up afterwards, and that's where we're going to call it. I don't know if I want to take this, or just keep using it as a place to gain experience. Because both kind of seem like good ideas. And I mean, if the enemy is just going to sit back and let us do this, why not, right?
For war! We are Sigmar's heirs! The ground quakes! Soldiers of the Empire! Halberdiers! Handgunners! I'll burn them! Ready for war! Sir!
And we're going to channel magic again, because 4 is kind of pathetic. Start the deployment, start the battle. Let our mortars do even more damage than they did last time.
Send us out! Prepare the combat! Prepare the combat! Listen up!
Let's get these halberdiers moving. I want to waste as little time as possible fighting these guys.
Angle of elevation!
And we'll toggle off fire at will.
For Heldenhammer! I condemn them! Attack! We serve France! Sigma calls! Get them! Attack!
And this is just putting the undead back in their place. I mean, as long as Nuln is secure, we can come back from pretty much anything. Big Wa armies, though, are kind of annoying. We lost 3 units, so it's over 100 to 1. I think maybe we will just raise it if we can. Depends on how much money we'll get for the sack. Because it is causing problems to the main capital of the Barrow Legion. It's the same general territory, so if we keep doing that, they might get a rebellion, or even several rebellions, and we can use that to our advantage to whittle down their forces even more. Just kind of slow burn these vampire counts as opposed to the other ones. Really, though, it's going to be prepping armies to go east and fight back against the Bonerattlaz. Yeah, let's just sack it.
This will bolster the nation.
Get you right to the edge of the territory.
You disappoint me.
Yeah, even with Heinrich Himmler in there, it's not good. Man, they're really going after a lot of the places in there. Let's check our diplomacy here quick. Nothing we can quite do just yet. Alright, so Altdorf's there.
Elspeth von Draken.
Got 10 turns until we can upgrade that, because we don't have the money to do the other ones yet. Let's just upgrade these a bit. Fine. Elspeth's got a full army coming in. Let's get that in there. We can get to the Knights of the Blazing Sun here shortly. And we can set our Master Engineer up there afterwards. It's so many orcs. They've taken over all of fucking Sylvania. We're gonna have to punch back through, take Zufbar, and go up into the hills. So much that we're gonna have to deal with. I think Wurtbad is gonna become kind of a pivotal point, actually. Wurtbad does have walls, so as soon as we can get Elspeth a army back up, we can send her there. Engineer. Disfiguring Scar. That might be good for Furix because it's the same one. Ooh. That's good too. An Inventor. Research rate plus 5%. That's going to be good. I think actually we're going to stop the Bobbins there and get one of those heroes. So Furix got hurt, and having a Disfiguring Scar might help us out. It's a little bit
Engineer.
On point, so let's call him Furix again, because he's just getting back up. Furix is scarred. Do we have any weapons or anything we can give to him? Obsidian Telement, spell resistance will be good. And we'll get him to join up with Elspeth shortly. Now,
Dark Lady of
what is it we got to do to get... Imperial Colony, scoop back from the dead. Theater of Bruckner, we have to kill... Oh, we are so close. 1,000 enemies with melee cavalry or demigryph units. So we are getting close. What do we got to do for Ulrika? Because I have an idea of what I want to do with her overall, too. Tall walls, which we were doing in Wurtbad anyway. So we'll probably do that next turn. But I think that's where we're going to call it for this week, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232 and join me in this or other Let's Plays, just hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video goes out. Remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.